Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today, Savage. Thank you for joining me. Today, I'm barefaced. Why? Because this is a Cosmelan update. So this is my second update. I have posted one previously. Check it out. I'm coming to my third month in about 10 days. So I actually wanted to do the video later, so give more like a 3-month update. However, I've been asked a lot of questions, a lot of please let me know what's going on, I really want to know now kind of thing, which is why I decided to start the update sooner rather than later. Yeah. So before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. As you guys can see, my face does look a lot lighter. I will be honest. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't expecting it to be this light. Sometimes in the morning, unbelievable, because literally it's like bright, yeah? The woman did tell me, she did explain to me that my face will start to look, in a sense, one-toned. So I had a lot of pigmentations, different color tones across my face. So she did explain that the Cosmelan will make it all uniformed, and in a sense it is doing that. I can see it's doing that. There's still a bit of dark areas around here, around my neck or here, so now that is my focal point. So I apply a lot of the Cosmelan 2 around here specifically, and on my forehead. Here is extremely light, so I don't really put too much here anymore. I focus it more on my outer areas. Yeah. It does look good. I have to say, I've been getting a lot of compliments. At first I was thinking, I don't know if this is working, because I could still see some dark spots around my neck. But then I looked at previous pictures and it was a lot more chaotic. My face was a lot more chaotic. That's the nicest way I can put it. It was a lot of pigmentation, acne, breakouts, and it was just not a good look. But the pigmentation has calmed down a lot more, and yeah, I feel like the dark heads are going. They are going gradually, but they are going. When I got the Cosmelan done, the application process, so the first stage, I was peeling, but not around here, not so much around here, but more my forehead and my T-zones in a sense, especially around my mouth area. I was peeling dramatically around there, but I wasn't peeling here. But now, as the months are going on, I see a lot of flakiness. So for example, when I wash my face in the morning and I apply before I apply the Cosmelan 2, I do use like a facial scrub, and I do see shedding on the facial scrub. And then when I apply the Cosmelan 2 with my hands and I'm rubbing it in, it's also removing some of the dead heads. So that's a relief. So the process is still going on. I am still shedding, but not as dramatic as when I initially did it. Some of you asked me, oh, yesterday you were burning, you were doing all of that, the first stages, does that still continue? I can tell you right now, as of 3 weeks ago, the pain stopped completely. Like, it just stopped. Now, I think the reason why it stopped is for 2 reasons. One, I took a break. After the 1 month of doing it 3 times a day, I took a break before I started doing the 2 a day. So basically, the first month you apply it 3 times a day, the Cosmelan 2 and all the lovely stuff. Then the second month in, you apply it twice a day, morning and night. In between that time, I took a break of about 4 days. That's because, one, I was waiting for my Cosmelan 2 to arrive, so there was a delay in the delivery. But also, two, I really needed a break because the burning, the pain, it was just unbearable. I consistently needed to stand outside, and I was catching a cold every time. I didn't even get advice from anyone. I just said, I need to cool my brain. So I took a 4-day break, and when my Cosmelan 2 arrived, that's when I started applying it again. I can say, as of 3 weeks ago, the pain has stopped completely. And if you don't believe me, because I know a lot of you will be skeptical, because I would be too, I can actually show you right now how I apply my product now. I've washed my face this morning, but just to show you, this is my wet cloth. Just so you can see that my face is absolutely moist now, thank God. So usually my face is absolutely dry and stiff. I have to say, when you do the Cosmelan 2, your face will be so stiff, so dry, it consistently needs moisture. And because of that, I apply my Cosmelan 2 straight away when my face is a little bit moist. So whilst it's drying and I'm creaming my body, sometimes it's so urgent because your face is so dry, you don't even realize when you just say, do you know what, stop creaming your body, cream your face. That's literally me. I'm applying my Cosmelan 2 because you guys, I know you won't believe me, but this is it. That's the Cosmelan 2 done. As you can see, it's very whitening. If this was literally last month, I wouldn't even be able to record this right now because I'd have been standing at my window with my fan in my face because the burning would have been unbearable. But now, I'm okay. It feels like absolutely nothing, like just normal cream. The one thing I will say is it does dry your face quite quickly. So now I've got the recovery cream. Just apply a small amount. That's all I need, to be honest. I don't go excessive with the recovery cream. The last bit is the SPF. This is the SPF 130. This one cost me £60. And due to the kind of Cosmelan I'm doing, you can't use anything below that because you're shedding away old skin. So your face is extremely sensitive. So you need the highest SPF, which is the 130 apparently. And this is how it looks. I absolutely love this thing now. Before I hated it because it used to make my face look absolutely ghostly. I hated it. Now I love it because it makes my face look shiny. That's me done. Now literally I'm still sitting here absolutely fine. Nothing is burning, nothing is wrong. So if you are going through the treatment, do not panic. The pain will subside soon enough. It just takes time. It's a gradual process. Everyone's skin is different. When I was applying it 3 times a day, the pain was there, and I was doing that for a month, so 30 days. Then after that, when I was applying it twice a day, the pain was still quite significant. But then when I took that 4-day break, it's like the pain just stopped. It literally just stopped. And I was able to apply products, creams, and makeup really easily because there was minimal shedding. So I was applying makeup after the 4-week period. However, my skin was peeling. So when I apply makeup, I can still see cracks and bumps underneath the makeup, and I hated that. But now that's very minimal, and I mean very minimal. After 4 weeks you can, well, after 2 weeks apparently you can apply makeup, but I waited 4 weeks because the pain was just too much of the Cosmelan. I've been asked by many people in my DMs, was it worth it? In my opinion, yes. I absolutely love the process. In terms of the dark spots, the blackheads, all of that lovely stuff, I'm still waiting for it to fully go down before I can say, oh yo, you know. Right now is yeah, I think it was worth it. I will say the procedure isn't cheap. These top-ups, arm and a leg. This Cosmelan by itself is £160 top-up. The recovery cream is £60, and so is the SPF. So you can imagine you have to be buying this quite regularly in the next 12 months, for the next 12 months, sorry. So final question is, how many times can you do Cosmelan treatment in a year? From my understanding and all the information I gathered, it is a 12-month process. So I would believe once that you can do it, and it should be in the cold seasons, because you're going to need a lot of breeze on your face. You should not do this in the summer. I strongly advise not to do this in the summer. Do it in the winter when everything is cool, so your face is more calm and cool. But you should be only doing it once a year. Can you do the Cosmelan 1? Can you use the Cosmelan 2 without Cosmelan 1? Yes. So from some of the ladies that have done it, that I've watched, they never actually did the Cosmelan 1. Some only applied the Cosmelan 2 that I just did today. And they still got some good results, but not as I would want it for myself personally. But they did still just apply the Cosmelan 2 every single day. So for some, rather than doing the whole treatment every year, they just do the treatment once, then every year they just top up, rather than doing the whole thing. I would suggest you speak to a dermatologist just in case, but some of the ladies that have done it, I haven't seen any harm in their face, or they haven't shown it to us on TV, because I haven't seen anything when I watched when I was doing my fact finding. But please, before you do this treatment, do your homework, do some research, go to different clinics, get advice, read up about it. I have to say I have no regrets thus far, so I'm very happy with it. But stick around, I will be doing another update, but not so soon. I just want to give it a bit more time, just so I can see more progress as we go. But thank you guys for watching.